Hello and welcome to Healing Womanhood. I'm Saffron, and today our tapping embraces something that is affecting more and more and more of us. Today we are tapping on anxiety. So we're addressing the anxiety that comes up when you're seeing what's going on in the world around us. And you don't need to be watching the news for this. It comes up in conversations all of the time. We're aware of what's happening with the environment, what's happening politically, and wars that are happening, and all kinds of very difficult things, and all kinds of polarization is going on around us. And it may be that just hearing me kind of say those things is spiking your anxiety. So do stick with me, because that is what we're going to be working on. So if you are feeling any anxiety around world events at the moment, just tune into that. And if you can, maybe give it a number on the 0 to 10 scale, and this time we're trying to get our number down. So how strong is that anxiety on a scale from 0 to 10? And when you're ready, we'll begin tapping. So we're beginning on the side of the hand, and all you need to do is tap where I'm tapping and repeat what I'm saying. Even though the world is making me so anxious, everything seems on the brink of disaster, and it's really scary. And I'm choosing to bring myself to a place of calm now. I'm finding a way to feel safe anyway. Even though the world doesn't feel safe. Feeling so anxious about everything that's going on. That's okay, and I'm okay. And I choose to love and accept all of me anyway. Even though I'm feeling all of this anxiety, anytime I think about what's going on in the world. And sometimes even when I'm not thinking about it. I choose to love and accept all of me exactly as I am. And onto the eyebrows. Stick with it, we're going to bring the anxiety back down in a minute. All of this anxiety, all of this fear, there's so much going on. And it feels so big and overwhelming. All of this anxiety. The world feels really scary. Even when I'm not looking at the news. Even when I'm not looking at social media. I still feel aware of all of this fear and anxiety. And I just want to escape this feeling. And that's okay. I'm ready to recognize now that it's okay to have this feeling of anxiety. I'm allowed to feel anxious right now. And I'm allowed to want to escape it too. I'm allowing myself all of my feelings. It's okay to feel scared. And I'm ready to move towards curiosity now. I wonder if there's any way to feel more calm. Calm feels like a distant memory to me. I haven't been able to find calm in the midst of all of this worry, all of this potential disaster. And that's okay. I'm ready to find my way to calm now. Bringing myself back into this room, feeling my feet on the floor, feeling the support of the earth, reaching up to hold me, coming back into my physical senses, noticing the things that I can see around me in this room, noticing the colours and the textures, whether those things are familiar or new. Bringing my focus fully onto the objects around me. And next, focusing on what I can hear. What sounds are around me? I can hear Saffron's voice on the video. What other sounds are there in this space? Noticing if there are any smells. Noticing if there are any tastes. Noticing what I can feel against my skin. How do my clothes feel against my skin? Allowing myself to come back into the present moment, fully focused on the here and now, in this very room. I'm safe here in this space. And my mind wants to go straight back to worrying, straight back to world events. And I acknowledge that part of my mind. I can see what it wants to do. And I'm ready to know that it's trying to keep me safe by focusing on the danger. And I'm ready to let it know that I can keep me safe by focusing on the peace and calm. Allowing my breath to flow steadily. Allowing peace and calm into my body. Allowing the loving energy of the earth to flow up through my feet. That love and support that's always there for me. Flowing up my legs and into my body. Flowing through every cell. And allowing myself to know that this peace and calm and love is always there for me. I can tune in whenever I need to. And it's okay that I sometimes feel anxious. And I'm allowing myself to manage that now. Allowing myself to tune in to calm. Choosing to practice calm every day. Practicing and getting better. Calmer and calmer each time. Calm is a skill that I'm learning. And each time I choose to connect with peace, it becomes easier and easier for me. Embracing this ability to tune in to calm and peace. Allowing myself to feel calmer and more peaceful, more centered and purposeful, more able to do the things that I want to do with each and every moment. Feeling so centered, so grounded, so peaceful and calm. Allowing myself this peace. Allowing myself this calm. And acknowledging my amazing skill at stepping into that. Any time and any place that I wish to. Embracing peace and calm now. Tuning in 10 times a day. Or even more. Disconnecting from the fear that's offered to me by the world and by the media. I no longer need to be in this fear. I choose peace and calm. I choose peace and calm. And deep breath. And returning to that number from 0 to 10, where does your anxiety sit now? That feeling of anxiety, how strong is that on the scale from 0 to 10? Let me know if it's dropped at all. I really hope that it has. You can repeat that video as often as you need to, maybe every day to begin with. And it's true that the more and more you practice tuning into that feeling of calm, the easier you'll be able to access it. And that's a really, really lovely thing to be able to do, especially in the midst of chaos. And from that place of peace and calm, we can take more inspired action. We can do the things that we can do, and we can let go of what we can't control, because a lot of this is out of our control. And it's really helpful to bring our focus back to the bits that we can do something about. I hope that was helpful to you, and I will see you in the next video. Bye bye.